see the fourth point is analysis and interpretation of data within the procedure, how you are going to collect the data and information there. And this is the fourth point, when the important points you should have to key role while writing a report form there. Then fifth point, it should contain conclusions. So fifth point you can also see, or you can add these fifth point as your conclusions there. Whatever the conclusions you are going to give, that should be taken in the fifth point there. And conclusions should reach by the writer based on the data of the facts which are being observed. So these are the details. And sixth point is suggestions and recommendations. Suggestions are given, suggestions and recommendations. So you can see that these are the points while you are going to have your input of the writing of the reports, where that can be kept in the mind before you are going to start with the reports of the writing there. So this is all about the introduction of only the reports. When we are going to come of these two reports again, we shall see the differentiate between these report writings of this business and media reports separate. Reports may be, again you can see now the classification is actually seen now. Reports may be categorized into different types. So many number of reports are being divided on the basis of their need, audience, periodicity, communicative form, nature, scope, and so on. So the language, style used a report depends upon the intended reader. So you should have to see before. These reports may be categorized into different types on the basis of their need. So according to the need and audience and the periodicity of the communicative form, nature, and so on. So the language and the style is used in a report that depends upon the intended reader. So superior officer, colleague, subordinate, customer, stakeholder, and so on. So these are the points which can be classified, and the language style is being made from these points. If the report is to be submitted to the superior officer, that it should have to be in a formal structure. So if these reports are being submitted, if any report is being submitted to the superior officer, it should has to be follow a strictly formal structure there. And whatever the formal structure and the informal structure that can be seen, just you come and see once again. A report may be formal, informal, oral, or written, and informal and analytical depending upon the signification of the information. And whatever, see, the classification of the reports are going to be seen. How informal is there, formal is there, oral is there, written is there. And in this also you can see the informal, analytical, and depending upon the signification of the information, oral reports are formal in nature, and they present information from face to face. And you can see how the presentation of the information is going to be taken from face to face. And some organizations prefer oral reports followed by the written reports there, and they immediately give feedback and help in asking the decisions, since the authenticity of the oral reports are being given there, and the written reports are being again necessarily for the information of these storage and future references. So these are the then you can see that these are the report format which has been given in the past tense, as the information provided in the report is based on facts observed of this data collected. So this is the data which has been collected in the form of the reports, as just in the past tense information is provided in this report. and the classification of the reports which has been seen in the before paragraph that has been given, that is being again tabulated and shown in the textbook of the page number 74 also. So you can see what is again the structure of the business report, and you are going to see now, till now you have seen up to the only the classification of these reports there. Now we are going to enter into the report of these business report. And what is this business report? Now you are going to give its a description and its a definition to these following. A business report can be again described as an organized, written statement of facts related to business or commercial. So how this business report can be described? So what is this? Again you can see, and you can be described as your organized, written facts and related to business, commercial interest, prepared for an investigation and presented with the concerned persons there, with the concerned persons there, without having any recommendations there. So for that you can see what is the business report. Again we are going to give with the example of that one. A business report can be described as an organized, written or facts related to business and a commercial interest prepared for an investigation. So that is the investigation and presented to the concerned persons with or without recommendations. So this is all about our business reports there. And the structure of a formal business report. And what is the structure of a business report? You are going to see with these three sections. The three sections are there. The first one is the title page of the report, report number and organization name, and who is the report of it being submitted there, and the reporter's writer's name and the date of the submission which has been given there. And the second one is preface, optional. This contains the salient features of the report there. Then third one, acknowledgements. So whatever the letter of the transmittal, it is there, and this is the brief cover letter from the reporter where it is stating and the purpose of the writing of the report. It often includes objectives and highlights of the report there. And the third point is acknowledgements. And what are these acknowledgements of the people who helped in the report writer while writing before a report is the work there. And the table of contents, whatever the table of the contents are there, that can also be taken into this account. And heads and subheads in the report with the page numbers can be detailedly seen. And a list of illustrations, list of tables, graphs, figures are used in along with the page numbers there. Then lastly you can see the abstract and summary. Summary and the abstract. Overall the summary is focusing on the essential information in the report there. So this is all of the front part of the section 1. So that is the front part where you can see the title, preface, letters of transmittal and acknowledgements, and the table of contents and table of illustrations. Lastly you can see the abstract of summary there. And from the main body you can see now what is the introduction of that one. This introduces the report by providing background information. So in the introduction you can see this introduces the report from the background information of the report, and a methodology is given there. And what is the methodology? This summarizes the methods of data collection and the method of the investigation. We already here given the analysis and the data interpretation is the common features in the report writing of the methodology, and discussion is there, and or any other suitable. The title is based on the content, and this is the main part of the report. So whatever the discussion is there and it discusses the problem at length, presents analysis and interpretation of data and so on. So depending upon the length of the section, it can be further divided into heads and subheads. So depending upon this discussion only, you can see the length of the section and it can be further divided into the heads and subheads. So lastly, you can see the conclusion is given in the fifth point as the report, and this is observed from the main body, that is the fifth point, the conclusion, and this presents the conclusion of the report based on the data and the facts is being observed, and recommendations. This provides suggestions, remedies and ways to solve the problem to improve the situation, and we should have to see this provides suggestions, remedies or ways to solve the problems and how to improve the situation. And lastly, you can see reference in the section 3, back part. So front part, main part and back part, that is used as the references and appendices, and this represents the list of sources referred or used in the report, and appendices, this contains the questionnaires, enclosures and graphs and so on. So this is the format of the report of a kind of a formal business report. So this can be taken into the example of that one, and how to write a report that can be seen in the structure of the feasibility of the report, in the giving of itself in the introduction, and the structure of a feasibility report can be taken as the introduction, body and conclusion, and whatever the points that are being taken in the seeing of these common types of the business reports are examples: sales reports, inspection of reports and evaluation of the reports with the annual reports and the audit reports, progress reports and feasibility reports. Now closely see the different samples of the feasibility reports and progress and the evaluation reports there. And for this structure of a feasibility report also, you can see its introduction, body and conclusion. Then you can see that when you are going to take with the example of the hair oil company, you can give the production of the shampoo before taking a decision there, and the company would want to study the market conditions and assess the feasibility of the entering this shampoo production there. So it is essential. Now you can see what is this. It is an essential for the report writer to find out the answers and to certain the questions before the submitting the report. So now you can see the groundwork and the studying of the market that is being seen in the format of the reports which are being faced. Then we shall see what is its impact and introduction of that one, and this can be taken as the things and the collection. So introduction, discussion, mode of collection of data and conclusion with the appendix with the questionnaire can be taken. So now we shall continue with the next session of the progress report in the other session. Thank you.